What's up, everybody? We are about to do a guerrilla gospel, but we're gonna touch on the space talk about a few things. Okay, yeah. The way I speak my words, right? These English terms and everything, they describe things in this world and all that type of stuff. These little English words, they understand what kind of war we in right now when it comes to my words and my actions and why God called me. God didn't call me to sugarcoat or tap dance for anybody. I don't think he did. Trust me. He knew I wasn't that type of person. Anyways, it says that David was just a little boy. Now, check it out now. He going up against this Philistine. This Philistine down there talking mad smack about God, trying to get the Israelites to come down and fight him. Now the Israelites, they sitting on, you know what I'm saying, a mountain over here, a hill, and the Philistines sitting on a hill over here, and there's a valley in between them. And so when the giant went down there, he talking up to him like, man, any of y'all come down here, you know, and nobody ain't want to go. They were scared of him. He was way taller than all of them, way stronger. And he just went to blasting God, saying all type of stuff about God, F gods, and all that type of stuff, all that. And David heard. David was like, bro, who's the deal about this dude? This dude's a joke, man. Who's this Philistine, bro? You know what I mean? David like going off at the matter too. He going off in the same matter, like cussing and all that. And sure enough, you know what I'm saying? Says that the Philistine said to David, "Come to me, and I will give thy flesh unto the fowls of the air and to the beasts of the field." And David said to the Philistine, "Thou comest to me with a sword and with a spear and with a shield. But I come to thee in the name of the Lord, the God of the armies of Israel, whom thou hast defied." All right? And sure enough, you know the whole situation about it. And you know how he championed that champion and duped them and all that type of stuff. And guess what? Said right here, said that David returned from the slaughter, all right, of the Philistines, all right, and brought him to Saul with the head of the giant in his hand, like spinning it like a basketball player, you know what I'm saying, like the Harlem Globetrotters. And he got this head in his hand, and he talking sporty, because they asking him, man, who you is, man? Why you here? How you could do all that? And he must have talked it real sporty to him, because they said right after, he said, "And it came to pass when he had made an end of speaking unto Saul, that the soul of Jonathan was kent with the soul of David." He got passion. He got heated at the moment, like it turned him on what he was saying, how he was saying it. All right? And Jonathan loved him as his own, took him right there. And Saul took him that day too. So it was father and son that took this little dude. Little dude, 12 years old, man. He's in war. This is war. And there's a lot of things that's being done in the presence of God, and God is allowing this because this is a mission he sent David on. And these are the requirements. But can you picture that? Can you picture that? He got the head of this giant in his hands, and this dude, a carcass, okay, smelling, bleeding. And this dude made love to him like right there on top of the dude's head. You know what I'm saying? Just skull banging him. So is it Is it me that is just too wild for you? Or is it you that's just too lame for what's really happening in this world? Because see, when it comes to these Philistines that's out here killing the earth and killing God with these old fake traditions and these fake Jesuses and stuff, putting the curse out on us and just defies God, defiling him and all that stuff, and his son name and all that. Excuse me if I grew up in the projects and all that, dog, around a bunch of lions and tigers and stuff, bro. I had to fight with a lot of them. That's why it's just, you know what I'm saying, it's really no thing to fight with, you know what I'm saying, fake people of God. So forgive me if I take and you did take your head and kindle and get jiggy with it. You know what I'm saying? Because see, these words in this book, this is all that I'm saying. So far as these English terms that I'm saying it, how I'm saying it, that's how he called me. You cussing my God out with these fake holidays and these fake traditions. You didn't move time, and you got all these other people brainwashed. You heard me? So you want to talk about words of cursing and all that? Let's talk about how you is up in the church teaching people to disobey God. You not keeping his traditions or anything. You actually saying that that's Jesus, bro. Okay, how about if I get, you know what I'm saying, and paints a picture of somebody that's important of you and say that's who that is? Would you like that? So, I mean, you know, I'm taking the devil. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I'm fighting against the devil. I cut his head off, and we getting jiggy with it. We getting jiggy with the devil's head. You dig? Straight up. Everything is a lie. And they can't stand the truth. So you wanna have a problem with the way that you did? We going to war. We're in a war against backsliders. We're in a war against these pagan traditions, trying to put them on side of God just to cipher money as a you know, a stepping stone or something. Putting everybody in a curse with it. If Jeremiah 10 says don't do that, why in the world are you telling people to go and get a tree and deck it with silver and gold? Preacher, man. You pagan. One.